Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 265. Now today's golden oldie. Today, the collectible of the day is the Mattel Toys Matchbox Skybusters P-51 Mustang Diecast Plane. The North American Aviation P-51 Mustang is an American long-range single-seat fighter and fighter bomber used during World War II and other conflicts. It was designed in April of 1940, and the first prototype rolled out on September 9th of 1940, 102 days after the contract was signed, and first flew on October 26th of the same year. During World War II, the P-51 was used in the North American, Mediterranean, Italian, and Pacific theaters. The Matchbox Skybusters subseries of die-cast vehicles are ready to take off with accurately inspired details and authentic decos that people love to collect. The P-51 Mustang is painted and styled to look as if it just rolled out of its hangar, ready for a Nazi dogfight. This Skybox die-cast metal propeller plane is in the 1/64th scale design and comes with a corresponding runway playmat to enhance the realism and displayability. Created in 2022 and released by Mattel. Now my comic of the day is Captain Midnight, issue number 11, with a cover date of August 1943. A true golden age book by a once great publishing company, Fawcett Publications. This beautiful, bright, and still vivid cover is by Mac Raboy and was written by Otto Binder. My copy is a CGC graded 6.5 slab. The purple label is due to slight restoration with minimal glue on spine. But who cares? It's Golden Age. Captain Midnight was a U.S. adventure franchise, first broadcast as a radio serial from 1938 to 1949. The title character, Captain Jim Red Albright, was a World War I U.S. Army pilot. His Captain Midnight codename was given to him by a general who sent him out on high-risk missions, and he always returned at the stroke of midnight. In 1940, he was recruited to head the Secret Squadron, a paramilitary organization fighting sabotage and espionage, and acted both within and outside of the United States. In 1941, Fawcett published Captain Midnight from June 1942 to September of 1948. The Fawcett character bore little resemblance to the radio character stories, and only the character Ichabod Mudd appeared regularly from the radio serial as his sidekick, Sergeant Twilight. Captain Midnight, in the comic, had a skin-tight scarlet suit, an array of gizmos like Midnight, which released clouds of blinding darkness, the infrared Doom Beam torch, which he used to burn his emblem into walls and unlucky villains, and a glider chute, similar to a flying wingsuit today, attached to the sides of his costume. Captain Midnight, issue number 11's cover story is Murder in Mexico, Captain Midnight and the Day of Kukulkan, and features the epic rendering of our hero inside of his cockpit, guns at the ready, aiming to strike another blow for freedom. This is also why I chose the P-51 Mustang collectible, because it's probably what he would be flying in 1943. The cover artist, Emmanuel Mac Raboy, was famous at the time for depicting covers just like this, taken in the dramatic lighting and realism of the sequence as it depicts our hero in the urgency of battle, where everything is on the line, defending our southern borders from a secret Axis invasion. This issue was 68 pages and contained 7 stories, including a comic strip reprint entitled Captain Midnight Meets the World's Worst Public Enemies. In this story, Midnight finds out that the Axis leaders, Hitler, Mussolini, and Hirohito, are having a meeting at Rhine Castle to discuss war strategies. He decides to drop in on the meeting while trying out his new aircraft carrier invention, the rotating extension deck. This series ran for 68 total issues and remained popular till its final issue in September of 1948. And a special shout out to Man Cave Comics and to Only Slabs, from who I received this awesome Golden Age collectible. Geek Fact: Captain Midnight, in his Captain Albright secret identity, was a genius-level inventor like Thomas Edison. Bonus Geek Fact: in 2010, Moonstone Publishing's revival of the 1940s title Airfighter Comics published its issue number 1, which included a new Captain Midnight story. And final Geek Fact: in 2012, Dark Horse reintroduced the hero with a 3-part story written by Joshua Williamson with art by Per Perez. Then, in 2013, Captain Midnight was released by the same publisher as an ongoing series. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for this special issue of the Daily Comic and Collectible, highlighting one of my Golden Age issues. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow. This is CatFan ComicsMan, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.